gate drops for most of these guys.
I mean, really, we don't know who the unknown variable out here is or who the known variable is at this particular point. Gate is down on it, and race is on. 250 Pro Sport Moto #1 underway.
How they all stayed up, I don't know, man. I don't know that they did all stay up. They did not. There's a handful of kids. I'd say more than a handful. That's a gaggle, if you will.
Mason Gonzalez with the basic hole shot award. I did see the number 25 of Styles Robertson go into that first turn with the lead, and then they started bumping and banging around, and I think that cost him a few positions. So Mason Gonzalez, yes, you guys were teeing that up. Definitely one of the favorites in this class. Off to the races right now.
He's out there on the Yamaha. I believe he trains with Matt Walker. Am I right there? Did he get a title last year in like a 450B class?
Yeah, in one of the most stacked classes.
Yeah. Yep. So anything can happen. I think we're going to see Kilroy. We're going to see Dylan Schwartz. We're going to see Styles Robertson towards the end of this moto. And there's a yellow motorcycle. Is it the number 74? Dylan Schwartz into view there. And he's right up front with the leaders, Jason Wygant.
Good to see Dylan Schwartz making it happen. He had some speed last year, but also some bad luck. Didn't get any titles. Now trying to make it happen, pushing that number 55 of Austin Black on the KTM. That is for second. There's your leader.
And that nice rhythm section there they have put in here. There's Schwartz working it on the inside. Oh, that was a car accident. Who was that?
That rider goes down, lost the front end going into those rollers.
He's just going to have to hang out for a minute.
Yep, but the bike is right where all the rest of the traffic is coming, so he's stuck on the outside of the track.
That bike is for sale. If you want to jump on eBay, I'm sure he'd be happy to get rid of that thing. Part it out. There's Mason Gonzalez on the blue Yamaha, the number 93, stepping down right in front of us, the Bermuda Triangle of turns. Can they clear it? Yes. There's Jimmy Hoffa popping his head up there. Can't find you. There he is. Right there in that turn.
So Gonzalez looks like he's flying, and then all of a sudden you actually see Schwartz closing on him from second, despite the speed that Gonzalez has, and they pulled well clear of everyone else.
It's a big league battle there right behind them. The 55 of Austin Black, I believe, on the KTM. The number 70, that is not John Greer. There's Styles Robertson taking the handlebars right out from underneath him.
Yeah, so that's the 70 of Devin Simonson, who's seeing the aggression at the front.
He's got to move.
Not waiting,
He knows he's got to go. He's got to get at least top 3 in this moto, or championship's going to be tough. There's Styles. Got him in the yellow sleeves there on the 25 machine. Working on, I believe, the 55 KTM rider.
Yeah, he's around Black now, it looks like.
Yeah, that's Black who he got around. So he's quickly up to third. But, man, he led them into the first turn, and then that bumping and banging near crash. And look at the damage done in a lap and a half. And he's third, but a big gap to make up. And look at this. It's tightening for the lead.
This is good for Styles Robertson because these guys can battle it out for a little bit. Maybe he can reel them in. He matched up lap times very well. They were almost within a few 100ths of a second with Dylan Schwartz. So this thing is far from over. Mason Gonzalez getting pressure there. Matt Walker has trained these guys. Eyes in the back of their heads there. Whoa,
looking for
sideways.
Man, that opening came, and Gonzalez by the wayside now as we've got ourselves a new leader.
Looking for an opening. He was on Indeed shopping around here, found himself a job. Conditional offer was put in, and he has accepted the offer of leading this race.
Looking for an opening, send in the resume.
They like what they see here. Whoa!
And then throws that thing sideways. So make mistakes in entering some sand corners. Mason Gonzalez with another shot at it, trying to track down your leader, the 74, Dylan Schwartz, 18 years old out of Alpine, California. Good job by Schwartz. Got right back to his pace.
Robertson up into that number 3 spot solidly now as we check back to the 55 in that 4th place position again. That is once again Austin Black out of Lake Elsinore, California, as Schwartz continues to lead now down past the Yamaha Mechanics area, and still hot on his rear tire is the 93 of Gonzalez. Now, one other rider I think we should be keeping an eye out on back there, about 6th place position. Jairi Mitchell also pushing the envelope there and trying to work up through the top 10.
From the sandy beaches of Bermuda, so he is no stranger to a rough and sandy motocross track. There is a look at Mason Gonzalez. I mean, this track is absolutely brutal right now, as we've just proven it to you. The video of both these guys almost going down. And there's a look at Styles Robertson now. You finally check these guys out and visually see them directly in front of them, Rodney.
Do we have a new 4th place rider, it looks like now? That is the
28. The number 70.
Yeah, the number 70 moving up a spot there. That's Devin Simonson out of Laurinburg, North Carolina on an SOBMX Yamaha Lumberton back ride. see where Jairi Mitchell happens to be at this particular point. I know I saw him sneaking up in there early in the last lap. As we check back a little bit further, there is the number 11 of Vincent LaHovey out of Greensburg, Pennsylvania, on a true MX backed ride, also working his way up through the pack right now. So take a look at 2 laps of racing complete and trying to get it all sorted out. It's Swartz, Gonzalez, Robertson, Austin Black. Devin Simonson, I think, has gotten around Black now for that 4th place position. I believe in that 6th place spot may have been Mitchell back there. Chandler Baker in 7th aboard the number 50. Caden Nipping, the 42 and 8th. Bradley Esper, the 27 and 9th. Max Miller rounding out the top 10. Vince LaHovey now 11th. Nathan Augustin in 12th. Christian Fernandez 13th. Braden Lessler in 14th. Joshua Varese in the number 15 spot. Anthony Rosemeyer in 16th. Brandon Walder in 17th. Wayne Regal in 18th. Trevor Schmidt 19th. Caleb Weaver rounds out your top 10.
And things kind of spreading out now. Schwartz got about a 2.5 second lead over Gonzalez, who has about a 3 second lead over Styles Robertson. You know, there's that ebb and flow to the moto. A little bit of action early on. They kind of settle in. Then they realize, all right, it's lap 6. Time to go. We got about 3 laps to try to put something together. So I think you'll see a charge here in the next couple of laps. There is the number 42 of Caden Nipping. I believe he's on the EBR Yamaha. Caden.
Yeah, Nipping looks like he's got Ryder in his sights. Chandler Baker right now.
That's an interesting line there in the grass, mowing a little grass there. On the inside, going to set it right there.
That's Simonson under pressure right now, I believe. Simonson about to go to the wayside after taking over that 4th place position. He's got his hands full just trying to hang on to it, and it's from new competitors coming up through the pack right now.
Yeah, different lines there. They're going to race to the inside line there, and they're still battling the number 50 and the number 70. That's Chandler Baker and Devin Simonson having a bit of a go.
Battling for the number 5 position as we look through the rest of the field of the top 5. Gonzalez with about 3 seconds over, or excuse me, Swartz over 3 seconds over Gonzalez. Robertson another 3 seconds back. Simonson about 10 seconds back. This is the battle we're watching right now for that 4th place position between he and Chandler Baker.
Yeah, and it looks like the 50 has flip-flopped. He's moved into the number 4 spot. Baker slips back a spot, I believe. We are 3 laps in. Where are we going, about 9 or 10 laps? Is that what they're getting out of this?
Somewhere in the neighborhood of about 20 minutes. So it's somewhere in the neighborhood of, 9, 10 laps, depending on the class. So we'll probably be in that 10, 11 lap range here. Dylan Swartz checking in now with 4 laps complete.
How old is Bradley Esper? It's been forever since we had that guy raced out here, and he's back in the Pro Sport class. That's a 5-year. I haven't said that name in a while.
5.5 seconds back.
I think so.
Robertson now pressuring Gonzalez for 2nd. That's where it seems to be the battle, or at least it was.
It is.
As they head out behind the billboard and back into the Whole Shot Forest region now.
Best battle on the racetrack. Not even a bike length separating Mason Gonzalez and Styles Robertson. Styles has dreams of racing here in just a few short days, probably. Again, for the National coming up here. They go into the 10 Commandments. They're following each other line for line. Not anymore. They're way out of rhythm. That looks like you on the dance floor there. Styles Robertson struggling to find some rhythm. Can't hear the beat in his head. He's like, yeah, not the right song, dude. That helped out Mason Gonzalez tremendously.
So real estate is starting to close up just a little bit. Is it enough to pressure Gonzalez? Now, we did see it a little tighter as they came by the finish line. It was 0.3 of a second. I think we're a little wider than that, at least at the moment. But as we come,
wow, big triple there.
Like that
helped. Holy cow, Styles Robertson went from a second back to almost making that pass. Needs to hold on to that little move there.
No doubt. That was definitely...
that's big league stuff.
That was big league stuff. Pulled up on the outside now as we go into the mountain. He's going to be set up for the inside, but I think the advantage belongs still.
Hey, it was slower, but it was cooler. I'll tell you that. That move on the outside. But look, they almost touched bars again. He has no problem rubbing plastic there.
No, they do not. Neither one of them do, it doesn't look like. Coming into the final big sweeper turn here in front of the Polysport Beach.
Inside, outside. Dylan Schwartz oblivious to this slugfest going on behind him. Gonzalez trying to hold off. The number 25 is going to need all those tear-offs.
Oh, down.
And Robertson just eating it from the number 93 of Mason Gonzalez.
Over the tumble jump now down in front of the billboard. Kevin Kelly looks.
If you're pitting for this guy, what are you even saying to Styles Robertson? He is doing everything. Woo! You're doing great, man.
Keep it up.
Just keep doing that. Be aggressive. Attack. Go get that number 2 spot away from Mason Gonzalez. He's done a good job covering all his lines, even with the mistakes.
So he lays back just a little bit. We see this happening. You know, it's this picture right here that we're looking at this part of the racetrack. But as we go into that storyland and start to head back out,
that's where it happens.
That's where things really start to take place. I mean, and right here might be another place, especially if Gonzalez doesn't hit this rhythm right again.
And you could see that Styles was trying to change his lineup midway through, because he thought there might be a mistake. And this is where it may go down right here. Robertson just really anxious back there in the number 3 spot. He's got a great line cooking. You're right. He may have done it right there.
Pulling up side by side. He's got the inside line on the far reaches of Storyland, and he makes the pass as he comes out and headed back past the old waterworks now and into the number 2 spot. Styles Robertson. Mason Gonzalez now drops to 3rd.
And he pulls that triple out as well to kind of open things up. And then he'll hit that nice smooth patch of raceway there where the riders can really relax and take a breath.
Chandler Baker still back in the number 4 spot. Simonson in 5th. Caden Nipping in 6th. Joshua Varese in 7th. Austin Black has dropped back to 8th. Bradley Esper, you were talking about a moment ago, is 9th place. Vincent Luhovi rounds out your top 10 here at about the midway point. I don't think we've got cross flags out just yet. We might get them this next time.
Rodney, check out the lap times from 5th through 10th. 159, 159, 158, 158, 159. Like everybody just dancing right there in that same lap time margin there. Right in front of us, your leaders, though, we'll pick them up 2nd and 3rd. There they go. Styles Robertson now into that number 2 spot. Can he set sail and go after, make up 7 seconds, in fact, on your leader, Dylan Schwartz? That's a tall order.
Now, Robertson on lap 4 just a couple of laps ago turned the fastest lap with a 152.372. On that lap last time around when he made the pass, he was fastest again with a 158.329. Wasn't but just a 10th or so faster than Dylan Schwartz. But regardless, it was a 10th, and now that he's got a little free clear racetrack, we might see that real estate start to shrink out there between 1st and 2nd.
Yeah, he was trying to run lines to get around Mason Gonzalez. He now has his choice. He's not protecting. He can just go for it. Whatever the fastest line is, you're not protecting anything. Gonzalez, though, he's tucked right in and say, I'll follow you around and see what's working for you. That's what they teach him, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, and that's the best thing to do. I mean, if the guy, it does get past you, if you can't keep him at bay, just best thing to do is
latch on. And ride faster like Wygant said. He goes, as soon as he passes, just go that fast. It's easy.
It's real easy.
Yeah, he passed you, he's faster than you. Now you're going to be as fast as him.
Exactly.
Just because he's showing you everything.
Exactly.
And that is a lot of sarcasm if you're not detecting that. Gonzalez going for that triple as well, goes outside, picking up on that. Here they come around the big, smooth, nice, glassy little area. It's like a lake in the morning. You know, that first boat hadn't even gone across it. Get to carve it up. So
just want to cast your line out there, put a few ripples in it.
I think you could ride a wave in off that turn. So Gonzalez is trying to hook up and take a ride with our 2nd place rider, Styles Robertson. Robertson can't drop the guy. He's got about a second on him. We'll see what the lap times tell us now. Dylan Schwartz coming right in front of us, and that'll put us at lap number 6. So may the Schwartz be with you. And he's with everybody out front. He's doing it. Everybody making it through that finish line turn.
Well, they must have given him the word that the guys were closing in. He turned 152.691 that time. Robertson only a 153.855. He's 8.6 seconds back. You're late in the moto. You know, there might be a couple scenarios that may be working through his head, though we all want to win, and that's the idea. He's probably looking at 3 moto format. A 2 is good as a 1. Save myself, save the equipment. Don't take in any unnecessary chances to live to fight another day.
I know they say a 2 is as good as a 1, but is it really? I would rather have 1s across the board.
I mean,
I know what you're saying.
I know, and you have to. You really
have to. A loss is as good as a win. No, it's not. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, it's not a loss yet. That's the beauty of motocross. It's a multi-moto format. So what you do is you look at the low averages is there, and you're hoping that your averages are better in the long run than what the other riders are. So yeah, technically a 2 is as good as a 1.
There you go. There you go. At home, to all you homeschool kids that are learning all this stuff.
If you can win the 2nd moto, there is a big if tacked onto that.
When they go to school and they go 2 is like a 1, they're like, no, it's not, little Johnny.
If you're racing moto, now there's the big if. If you're racing motocross,
it is. Common Core motocross mathematics, folks. That's Common Core math working out for you. You got a kid in school at that age, try to explain to him how scoring in motocross works.
I dang near got my kid flunked out of school.
Yeah, we're doing it my way.
Yeah.
You draw squares and you do that. We don't do that. What are you? I went through that too, man. I'm like, I just learn it this way because you're never going to do that math ever again.
Never in real life.
Except for that 3-month period.
Wow, these guys right here got their math going, no doubt about it. Gonzalez still trying to chip away at 1.285 seconds on Styles Robertson. Swartz looking at that 8.5 second lead. That's your top three. We've watched that. We've seen that battle all race long. 30 seconds back now in the fourth place position is Devin Simonson. Joshua Varese rounds out the top five. Black is back up to a sixth place position. Caden Nipping in seventh. Bradley Esper eighth. Vincent Luhovi now ninth. Max Miller rounding out the top 10, and I believe we're getting
lap number 8.
Yeah, so we should be getting close to a
so you're saying Austin
2-lap board or something.
Black is back. He is for sure back. So Schwartz comfortable in that 8.1 second lead there on this number 74 Suzuki. Just bring it on home, right?
Bring it on home.
And there's Robertson.
2-lap board is out.
2 more to go. White flag will come out this time around as we pick up with the number 93 Mason Gonzalez on that Yamaha. He has definitely kept Styles Robertson honest. He does not like a liar. Not cool. Tell me the truth every time.
The truth has been told, right?
You can't handle the truth. And Robertson goes off the track. Mason Gonzalez can jump right past him. Here we go. The lap rider really causing some issues there.
Mercy.
The white flag, man. Dancing with the devil.
No advantage gained or anything there, so that was a clean ride for Robertson, I believe, coming off of the side of the track there. But what a heartbreaker there. Could have been very quickly if things would have turned out different.
He did check up, did not make up any time. In fact, Mason Gonzalez got right up on him. So
yeah, exactly.
We'll send that down to Duke Finch. He'll square up with these guys. White flag going to come out this time around. Man, the drama, you got to watch this thing then. You can watch these a million times. It'll be a nice, comfortable race. The next thing you know, dude's cartwheeling into the stands. Like, well, better keep your eyes on these guys. The track gets rough. The lappers are everywhere. It's not your local race. You have to watch with a different set of eyes here.
Oh, most definitely.
We've seen it, a million times. This race is never over until that checker flag goes down.
Hey, how true is that? It changes 50 feet from the finish. 5 feet. I've seen it change right at the finish on more than one occasion. And I believe that is the white flag coming out now for Dylan Schwartz, Styles Robertson, Mason Gonzalez, Devin Simonson, Austin Black still running through the top 5 there.
There's Jason Wygant out moving around. He's got his microphone on. He's already excited, ready to go. For those of you listening at home wondering what all that is, that's Jason Wygant walking with a microphone in his hand.
Well, Jairi Mitchell struggling a little bit. He's all the way back in 22nd place. Remember, we saw him strong top 10 there in the first.
We are ready. It's going to be a good podium down here, boys.
All right, you're excited. Just fired that microphone up. Says, I want to talk right now. Jason Wygant with the block pass with the announcers up here in the tower on the white flag lap as we get ready to celebrate the top 3 and the rest of the gang here in this 250 Pro Sport. It is all Dylan Schwartz. Robertson solid, I guess, in the number 2 spot. He's got a second lead, so anything goes here. Devin Simonson back and forth, Black fifth. Varese, Nipping, Kilroy, Esper, and Max Miller round out your top 10 white flag lap 250 Pro Sport. Race number 14.
Shout out to all the race families and crew members here at the ranch this weekend, and shout out to Monster Energy for providing the viewing decks that we have available here this weekend. And awesome to see the families out working together. And again, social distancing protocols in full place here this weekend. I tell you, I got to tip my hat to the family members and crew members that are here with us this week, participating in this great platform. Dylan Schwartz,
he's coming across here.
Styles Robertson,
but one more turn. Can he make it through?
That's the big question.
Amelia Earhart's plane just crashed right in front of him. You better watch out. Get through this Bermuda Triangle of left turns, and he does it.
Wow, he comes through unscathed. You're right. It is the Bermuda Triangle of turns right there. Well, that last and final turn here at Loretta Lynn's.
Hey, we'll go another lap. Why not?
Was that Dylan Schwartz that just took the win?
Yes, that was Schwartz. There's Gonzalez. There's Robertson. We're going another lap, boys.
Yeah.
Going 11 laps.
Yeah, I thought I'd just seen him go by taking the win. Robertson second. And so there's no... Yeah,
it's a victory lap.
He just had, exactly. Give that guy the checker flag. Let him go right around with it.
I think it is now the white flag. We may have been off by a lap or something because they're all racing through it. So
well, evidently.
It's going to be another fun lap.
Well, that white flag, I guess, is what they call courtesy flag. Yeah, exactly.
Keep going if you want, guys.
Yeah, just let you know we're getting close to the end. Sometimes we see it, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we see it early.
There you go. Schwartz clean through the 10 Commandments. As we pick up with our leader. One more to go. I believe he's on the Bar X Suzuki. Man, Suzuki doing some winning this year. I say that with some surprise, but we just haven't seen a lot of winning from them.
Right. No,
and they've done well.
Absolutely right. You know, well, again, there's the surprise that 6 months that we haven't seen these riders out and about, so we don't know really what's going on in a lot of these programs right now.
We just kind of rolled in here and like, yeah, you want to announce? I'm like, sure, why not? I think Landon Gordon was on a Suzuki. I think Casey Cochran's done well on one. Of course, obviously we saw
a lot of years, actually.
Barry Karsten and Kevin Walker on the Suzukis. Now we have the number 74, Dylan Schwartz. Oh, almost tossed it away right there.
How easy it is to do on these final laps like this. I mean, you know, I know he knows he hasn't won this one yet, but at the same time, there's a big sigh of relief when you've got a near 8-second lead, 1 lap to go. You feel like that you can relax a little bit, but like we mentioned earlier, you don't want to relax too much. That can take you out of your rhythm and out of your flow, and that can really destroy your day very quickly. 1 final turn left to go for Dylan Schwartz as he makes that left-hander, looks over his shoulder as he crosses the Monster Energy finish line, and Moto 1 win in this 250 Pro Sport class.
Well, Styles Robertson's got to feel pretty good about that. He matched him lap for lap the last 2 laps, so he just got to get off the gate with a guy. We'll see them. They'll get probably gate picks next to each other next go-around as we get ready to toss it down to Jason Wygant, who has all 3 of our finishers in this 250 Pro Sport. It's Dylan Schwartz, Robertson, Gonzalez, Simonson, and Black. That is your top 5, Rodney. And there's the rest of them. There's your top 10. That was quick.
Yeah, a 43, call it now, probably 45-second gap back to the 4th place position, but we expect to see Devin Simonson in 4th, Austin Black in 5th, Joshua Verrees in 6th, Preston Kilroy in 7th, 8th, Caden Nipping, Bradley Esper 8th, Brandon Walder in 10th place position. And like our AMA officials say down under the tent down there, guys, you're all top 10 unofficially. Make sure you check the results, and that's what we'll tell you as well as we'll head on down to Jason Wygant, who is getting our podium presentations and celebrations ready to go.
Yeah, we are. We got Dylan Schwartz up here, and we're going to keep him as the Bar X Suzuki people celebrate. They're starting to cool down because the temperature is starting to come up, and certainly they were pressing the pace in this moto.
Hey, Jason.
Yep.
Back to the starting line. Tyrick Wheeler needs to report like ASAP back to the starting line. Tyrick Wheeler, report ASAP back to the starting line. Sorry about that, buddy.
All good. Well, let's talk to Dylan Schwartz here. We'll give him the gold medal. Microphone's not exactly crushing it right now. All right, I think I got something figured out. Let's get the gold medal for Dylan Schwartz. He's just walking right off the stage, so they're not even bothering listening to a word I'm saying. Hey, Dylan, let's get you on stage. All right. They're going to face the music as soon as the moto is done. It's the number 74. Taking the moto win on the Bar X Suzuki. Let's hear it for Dylan Schwartz. Man, you are rolling so far. What's the key? What's going on this year to make you ride like this?
Honestly, I've been putting in so much work this past offseason with Larry Brooks and just getting the bike where I like it, man. And that's honestly the key. I feel so good with the bike right now and so comfortable. Fourth there, first couple laps, and got out to a decent, and then just went on a good pace and just rode smooth.
All right, Dylan, who do you want to thank, man?
Man, the whole Bar X Motorsports team, I really can't thank them enough. They do everything for me, and it's really unbelievable. And Fly, Monster, 100%, CTI, Knee Braces, Pirelli, Twisted, Mika, my mom, dad, and my sister for always supporting me. The Barbarian family, Big Mac, my mechanic David, shout out to David, couldn't do without him. And if I've forgotten anybody, thank you so much.
Let's hear it for Dylan Schwartz with the moto win. And there's the gold. We're going to go to our 2nd place finisher, who is the Rockstar Husqvarna rider now, Styles Robertson. And that was a good battle to take that silver. Second for the number 25. Had to back Mason Gonzalez to get there, and he does make it happen. So let's hear it for the runner-up in the moto, Styles Robertson. come on down to the front, right in front of that mic there, Styles. Styles, it almost looked like you were headed toward a hole shot, and then it looked like chaos broke out in the first turn. Take me through that.
Yeah, someone hit me from the inside, but no harm, no foul. We still went out, rode okay. Not my best, but hey, we're still in it for the championship, and yeah, just put myself in a better position next time, and yeah, I'll be good.
Okay. Who do you want to thank, man?
The whole Rockstar Energy, Husqvarna, Motor X, everybody at Baker's Factory watching right now. Mike, Eldon, Seth, WP, Dunlop, my mom, my dad, my family for coming, Ryan, my mechanic Wyatt, and just everybody that helps our team out. Thank you.
All right, Styles Robertson with the silver. And a podium finish and a hole shot for the number 93. We will bring him up to the podium, and he'll get our Stasic Hole Shot Award and points to keep himself in this championship hunt with the third place ride. We'll bring the Yamaha rider up. Where's Mason Gonzalez? Somewhere under this tent. All right, we're getting some cheers for the number 93. Hole Shot Award and bronze medal in the Moto, keeping himself in title contention just like he was last year. Let's hear it from Mason. All the way.
No, to get myself onto a good start. It starts here, man. Anywhere actually, so was able to do that. Got the whole shot, and yeah, I was just riding super tight those first couple laps. Just really wasn't feeling like myself, and was just kind of let Dylan get away there. He was riding really good. So we got 2 more motos, so I'll come back stronger, put myself in good position, and hopefully get some more moto wins.
Okay, 1 second here. We'll let these bikes go by. We got a parade lap for 250B, so just give us a minute. Now everybody gets to hear the sponsor plugs. Who do you want to thank, Mason?
The whole Rock River Yamaha team, Monster, Bell, Thor, 100%. My dad, my mom, my whole family, everybody at MTF. My mechanic, Jake, everybody that's got me to this point. Thank you.